People have been saying they don't have time to read, or when they start reading, they just can't seem to find the time to finish. Well, I'm here to encourage you and to show you a very simple way on how you can be able to read one book in 1 week, 7 days. Hello wonderful people, welcome to today's episode of Favor Book Club. I am your host Florence Favor. Favor Book Club exists with the sole purpose of encouraging and motivating people to read. Well, there's someone once said that if you want to hide something from an African, put it in a book. Well, here at Favor Book Club we denote that, and we are here to declare boldly that hashtag I'm an African and I read. That is our tagline, hashtag I am an African and I read. Do feel free to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. On YouTube, it is on my personal channel, Florence Favor. On Instagram, it is Florence Favor. Do feel free to like, subscribe, and share. And now, Favor Book Club is now powered by Canopy Printers and Publishers. Feel free to give us your manuscript for editing, proofreading, and publishing. And I can assure you they will do a good job. As usual, we are always guided by a scripture for wisdom, and our guiding scripture for this week is from Proverbs chapter 10 verse 8. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 8. It says, "The wise in heart accept commands, but a chattering fool comes to ruin." Let me repeat that. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 8. It says, "The wise in heart accept commands, but a chattering fool comes to ruin." Well, today's topic we want to look at how someone can be able to read a book in 1 week. How someone can be able to read a book in 1 week. People have been saying they don't have time to read, or when they start reading, they just can't seem to find the time to finish. Well, I'm here to encourage you and to show you a very simple way on how you can be able to read one book in 1 week, 7 days. The fact is, many individuals read around 2 books per year, while most people don't read at all. However, the average CEO and successful entrepreneurs that read about 4 to 6 books per month. Can you imagine that? The average CEO that you know that has made it in life or that is making it in life, they read an average of 4 to 6 books per month. So how many books do you read? How many books have you been reading? Reading is good because someone with vast knowledge for many years has recorded that vast information in a book for you to read. You can grab the book and settle down to read it and glean all the information they have gathered in their entire lifetime. You can garner it within 1 week. Well, you're asking me, Florence, how do I do that? I'm about to answer your question. The minimum number of words per book is about 64,000 words. An average book contains about 64,000 words. Well, I want to tell you how you can break it down and be able to read it within 1 week. We divide 64,000 by 200, which is equals to 320 minutes, which equals to about 5 hours. So all you need is 5 hours in a week, and you can be able to finish reading that book. That is if the book has about 64,000 pages. 320 minutes divided by 7, which is the number of days in a week, equals to 45 minutes per day. 45 minutes per day. So if you can be diligent enough to set aside about 45 minutes in a day, you can effectively read one book within 7 days. However, the secret lies in how to schedule it. You must include the reading time in your daily schedule. You must be very purposed and deliberate about that. You must include the reading time in your daily schedule. Take it seriously. If it was as if it was an important appointment with your boss or an investor. Imagine if you had an investor that wanted to invest in your company, in your business, or that is willing to give you $1 million to do what you want to do with it. Take it as seriously as that, because the person that has taken time to sit down and write that book has put all their wealth, and knowledge is wealth. There is a scripture that says that wisdom Wisdom is profitable to direct, and wisdom is a defense as money is a defense. So take it seriously. Number 3, when scheduling your reading time, it is advisable to do so around your waking hours, as opposed to when you're about to go to sleep. Because some people have associated reading with sleeping. They use reading as a sedative at night. Well, if you want to be effective in this reading journey, schedule it around your waking hours. What does that mean? It doesn't mean that immediately you get out of bed, you get a book and start reading. What that means is probably if you wake up at 7 or at 6 in the morning, now set aside some time. Maybe wake up 20 hours before time, your usual waking up time. Then after you're done with your morning routine, before you leave the house, if you leave the house at 7 a.m., then you know you have 20 minutes to spare before you leave the house. Then sit down with a book and read for that 20 minutes before you actually leave the house. Then during the day, look for some spare 10 minutes. For example, when you're sitting in that office lounge, waiting for your next appointment, you're there sitting for 10 minutes. Take the 10 minutes and read. In the evening, before you leave the office or during your work, your lunch break. Usually lunch breaks go for around 1 hour, and the average, the normal person does not require a whole hour to eat. So just schedule an extra 10 minutes and read during that time, and by evening you will realize you have already accomplished your 40 minutes of reading that day. And let me tell you, the joy and fulfillment you will feel after finishing reading that book. You will be eagerly looking for the next book to read, and just looking forward to the next book you're gonna be reading. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. Once again, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Interact with us, comment, let us know what you're thinking. Let us know whether these episodes are making impact in your life, and we really look forward to hearing your response. Well, before we leave, I always give us a quote for the week, and our quote, we have 2 quotes this week, and our quote is, leaders are readers and knowledge is power. Isn't that wonderful? Leaders are readers and knowledge is power. You can also say readers are leaders and knowledge is power. So this one you're safe, whether you're from Muranga or from Nyeri or from whichever place. If you say readers instead of leaders, nobody will know. It is leaders are readers and knowledge is power, or readers are leaders and knowledge is power. If knowledge is power, then reading is your superpower. Imagine that. There are people who wish they had superpowers. Now reading, make reading your superpower. If knowledge is power, then reading is your superpower. Do you really want to be powerful in life? Then subscribe to being a lifelong reader and learner. If you want to be a powerful person in life, then subscribe to being a lifelong reader and learner. That's it for today with Favor Book Club. You are capable of doing amazing things. Once again, our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is Favor Book Club. The Facebook page is Favor Book Club. Go there, share, like, subscribe. On Instagram, it is Favor Book Club. On Twitter, it is Favor Book Club. On YouTube, it is on my personal channel. Before we localize it, it is on my personal channel, Florence Favor. Go there, like, subscribe, and share. And once again, do feel free to interact with us. We very much appreciate your feedback. And once again, Favor Book Club is now powered by Canopy Printers and Publishers. You're there, you have written a book, you have a manuscript, or you have no idea how to start writing. Feel free to interact with us. Call or text the number on your screen, and we will definitely guide you on that journey. With Favor Book Club, you're capable of doing amazing things. Until next week, our reading journey continues. Shalom.